Hello friends, and welcome to my Rare Old Coins TV Coin channel. Here, we explore the fascinating world of coins from around the globe, from rare old coins to modern treasures. If you love history, culture, and collecting, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected with our journey into the history of money. The 1 cent United States of America 1974 coin, commonly known as the 1974 Lincoln cent, is one of the most recognized and widely circulated coins in American history, representing a vital chapter in the long lineage of the Lincoln penny series that began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse front of the 1974 1-cent coin features the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has remained a symbol of American unity, perseverance, and freedom. Above Lincoln's head, the inscription, "In God We Trust," proudly stands as the nation's motto, while the word, "Liberty," is inscribed to the left side of Lincoln's profile, symbolizing the foundational American principle of liberty for all. To the right of Lincoln's image, the date, 1974, is clearly marked, indicating the year of minting, and just below the date or nearby, you may find a mint mark identifying where the coin was produced, D for the Denver Mint, S for the San Francisco Mint, or no mint mark at all, which signifies the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse back of the coin displays the majestic image of the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparro, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, who created this reverse design to celebrate the enduring legacy of Lincoln's leadership and the American ideal of democracy. The words, "United States of America," arc gracefully above the memorial, while "E pluribus unum," meaning, out of many, one, sits just above the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing the unity of the diverse American people into one strong nation. Beneath the memorial is the denomination, 1 cent, clearly stating the coin's value. The 1974 Lincoln cent is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, a metallic composition that had been standard since 1962. Continuing the long-standing copper-based structure of U.S. pennies that traces its origins back to the early 20th century. The coin has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, 0.75 inches, a thickness of 1.52 millimeters, and a mass of 3.11 grams, giving it a distinct weight and feel compared to later issues that transitioned to copper-plated zinc. The edge of the coin is plain, without any reading, typical of most small denomination coins. The 1974 cent is particularly significant in numismatic history because it marks the year when the U.S. Mint experimented with producing aluminum cents, a proposed alternative composition intended to address the rising cost of copper during the early 1970s. Approximately 1.5 million 1974 aluminum cents were struck as test pieces, but the project was ultimately abandoned because the coins posed problems for vending machines, and the lighter metal made them difficult to detect with existing coin sorting mechanisms. Most of the aluminum cents were later melted down by the mint, but a few pieces reportedly escaped destruction and are considered extremely rare and illegal to own. This adds a fascinating layer of mystery and intrigue to the story of the 1974 penny, making it one of the most talked about issues among collectors. In terms of mintages, the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, produced approximately 4.23 billion coins, the Denver Mint marked D struck around 4.23 billion coins, and the San Francisco Mint marked S made 412 million proof coins specifically for collectors. The 1974 S-proof cents are known for their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details, created using specially prepared dies and polished planchettes. These proof coins were not released for circulation but were included in collector proof sets sold by the U.S. Mint. The massive mintage numbers of the 1974 penny make it a very common coin in circulation even today, though higher-grade examples, particularly in uncirculated Mississippi 65 or above condition, are highly valued by collectors. Some varieties, such as double die obverse (DDO) or die cracks, also exist and can carry premium values depending on their rarity and sharpness of error. Historically, the 1974 Lincoln penny represents a snapshot of the economic and cultural landscape of the United States in the mid-1970s, a period marked by inflation, political change, and a renewed sense of national reflection following the Vietnam War and the Watergate scandal. During this time, coins like the 1-cent piece played a critical role in everyday transactions, serving as a symbol of economic stability and national identity. The design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, carries deep symbolic value. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny representation of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial, making this coin one of the few in the world to depict the same person on both sides. The continued use of Lincoln's image for over 6 decades reflects the American people's enduring respect for his leadership, moral vision, and the role he played in preserving the Union during its greatest crisis. Collectors and historians often view the 1974 Lincoln cent as a transitional coin, balancing traditional materials and designs with the technological and economic changes that would soon reshape U.S. coinage. Within just a few years, in 1982, the mint would permanently switch from copper to a copper-plated zinc composition, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, making the 1974 issue one of the last true copper pennies of the 20th century. This gives it not only monetary but also historical value, as it represents the end of an era in American coin manufacturing. In circulation, the copper 1974 penny has developed a distinctive reddish-brown tone that changes beautifully with age, with uncirculated examples showing a bright, lustrous red finish prized by collectors. While the face value of the 1974 cent remains 1 cent, its metallic composition alone is worth more than its denomination in today's economy due to the value of copper. However, it is illegal to melt U.S. coins for their metal content, so their true worth remains numismatic and historical rather than intrinsic. In collector markets, ordinary circulated 1974 pennies are worth around face value, but high-grade mint state specimens or special varieties can fetch between $10 and $100, with rare proof or error pieces valued even higher. The coin's timeless design, durability, and connection to Lincoln's legacy ensure that it remains an essential part of American coinage collections worldwide. Ultimately, the 1-cent United States of America 1974 coin stands as more than just a small piece of copper. It is a living artifact of American history, carrying the image of one of its greatest leaders and the words that define its national spirit. It connects everyday commerce with the ideals of trust, liberty, and unity, serving as both a tool of trade and a token of heritage. Even though billions were minted, each coin tells its own story of circulation through generations, passing through countless hands, witnessing the evolution of a nation, and reminding all who see it that the smallest denomination can hold the greatest historical significance. Please like and subscribe to my channel.